Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. I had to do this video. Shout out to Willie D. I went and researched this individual. Well, in case you guys don't know, as I said before, there are certain things that is just not debatable. There are some things that I'm not gonna argue with you about it. I'm not trying to hear any excuses. You know, this is just one of these topics. If you don't agree with me, I'm just gonna block you. It's just that simple. There are certain things we can debate over. We can debate over sports. We can debate over entertainment and all that kind of stuff because it's opinionated. Even music. But there are certain things that I'm just not going to debate with you over. If you don't agree with me, I'm just going to get rid of you. Because there's just certain things you just can't dispute. It's just too much undeniable proof that there's a double standard. And I'm about to show you guys and provide more proof for you guys that there's a definite racial double standard when it comes to the treatment of black people versus non-blacks and white people via the boys in blue, via the race soldiers. Now, in case you didn't know, nothing really has changed post George Floyd. The police did their typical song and dance act. Well, we're going to look into this and we're going to stop this stuff. We're going to reform the police department. This type of behavior with Darren Chauvin is not going to happen. We're going to do our damnedest to stop this stuff. Because officers took an oath to protect and serve, not harass and bully. Okay. Well, since George Floyd, post George Floyd, there have been several, and I mean several videotapes of the boys in blue going back to their normal duties of harassing pretty much black men and women. But nevertheless, let me get to this. There was a white man in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I forgot what his last name was. Adam Bernowski or some shit like that. Apparently he went into a smoke shop in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania is not very, it's a ways from Philadelphia. It's not exactly close. It's a little bit of a ways from Philadelphia. But nevertheless, this guy went into the smoke shop. And in Pennsylvania, it's mandated you wear a mask. And this dude decides, well, I don't want to wear a mask. And you've been seeing a lot. You've been seeing a lot of that with primarily, as usual, the mayonnaise nation, white people figuring, well, I'm white. Why do I have to follow the rules? They have been putting up the most resistance in most of these videos about not wanting to wear a mask. Saying from everything, they got a doctor slip to they've been medically cleared or they just don't want to wear one. I've seen that in most of these videos. I've seen this a couple of places where I've been at, where you have white people that walk in the store, they don't want to wear a mask, but then they're constantly accusing people that look like me for the spread of the Razor Ramona. Okay. So, but nevertheless, let me get back to the subject at hand. Doesn't want to wear his mask. So basically, the clerk at the smoke shop tells him, hey, no mask, no service. And that's mandated in California. It's pretty much the same thing. No mask, no service. So, instead of him just following directions, because, they love to, You always get people that come on your channel when you talk about these issues with the police and black men. If black people would just follow directions and just do what they say, it'll be over with. Well, we know that need not be true. Okay. So, therefore, he says, nah, I ain't wearing a mask. The hell with that. So, this white man goes to his car, pulls out an AK-47 and fires shots at the store and the clerk. So, that's one. Okay. So, that's at least, at the very least, not attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, right? Okay. So, he flees the scene. So, more than likely, the store clerk gets his license plates. I'm pretty sure it's on video, you know, of him being in the store. So, they identify this man. So, they come to this man's house to arrest him. And this man is not going quietly. So, you know what he does? He grabs his AK-47 and he starts firing shots at the cops. Fires several rounds from what the reports say. Now, hey, from my point of view, hey, the police are justified to do whatever they want to do. If there's clearly a case where they can use deadly force, it's this right here. Because he has shot at them, he has attempted to take their life, so the police basically can use deadly force. And besides, he has a semi or automatic weapon that could do major harm, an AK-47. So, you would think, okay, the police are going to take this dude out. He's done. He's done. But no. The police shoot him 2 times. I think they shoot him somewhere in the ass, and then they shoot him like somewhere else on his body. And he's taken to the hospital, and he's treated for his injuries. Now, apparently, this man, I think, is right now in police custody. But you understand what happened. This is a white man that not only shot at a store clerk, he shot at the police. But somehow, some way, he made it to the station alive. But I'm looking at several videos, and there have been several videos where black men have done less, and somehow, some way, they have ended up in the morgue. And this is what we mean when we say our lives matter. But apparently to the police, it doesn't. Because if you have a gun or not, you will end up in the morgue if you make one sudden move that the police don't like. And this is why this goes back to Tamir Rice, Mike Brown. Mike Brown didn't have a weapon, but yet he was gunned down by the police. And then you got these people, these pieces of shit white people that will come on your channel, and these non-blacks saying, oh, well, George Floyd had a criminal record. Well, guess what? This white man had a criminal record. Wasn't even supposed to have a gun. But you had people saying George Floyd was a criminal. He did this, he did that. Well, he wasn't doing, and this is the man that had a police officer put his knee on his, for over 8 minutes. You understand where I'm coming from? Dylann Roof massacred at least 8 black people after praying with them. Once again, not only did he get taken to the police station, he got taken to Burger King. But like I say, there's several videos post George Floyd. Just saw a video where they hammed up a black man for double parking. Saw another video where some black kids in Inglewood jaywalked. And the police got out the car, handcuffed him, illegally searched. And then once again, the police play these games. Oh, we don't know why. There's tension between us and the black community. And they do that same typical tongue-in-cheek act. Oh, this is not going to be tolerated. We're going to get to the bottom of this. They don't value our lives. They don't. So don't come on here talking that all lives matter shit. Now, the police valued that white man's life. But like I said, you didn't got all these unarmed black men and women being murdered. Now, keep in mind, this man shot at the police. Okay? For real. Shot at him. But somehow the police was determined not to kill him because they valued his life. Let that have been me. Let that have been me that shot at the police. I guarantee you I would have had a closed casket funeral. They wouldn't have took me in. So this just goes to show you, even if you shoot at the police, it's up to them whether they want to use deadly force. For real. So like I said before, you got black men getting shot who don't have no gun on them. And they trying to tell us, they had the audacity to tell us that the police treat everybody fair. And you got these white people that'll come on your channel and tell you that if black people would just follow the law and just do what the police say, won't nothing happen to them? Well, explain that. Explain what happened with this dude. Explain this. He didn't do what the police say. He didn't surrender. He tried to kill him. But like I said, shot at him, but he made it to the police station. Please don't come on my channel talking that bullshit no more. And once again, all lives do not matter. The police do not value a black man or black woman's life. This is just real talk. This is your boy Town Biz. I'm out.